So, Miles is back from the Tech Expo. We are coming to you from our new studio. He had a lot of fun. Saw new projects people are working on. One of the most interesting things about these expos is the ingenuity of it all. Most of these people are just trying to break through all this noise. So we wanted to see what's out there. What if anything we could share with you? And as I suspected last week. Well, let's not ruin the surprise. Roll the clip.
Look at the blade precision on this thing, Maeve. It uses LiDAR.
Miles. We rent a brick studio building. Our entire perimeter is asphalt and we have 2 potted plants. What were you planning to have it mow? The sidewalk.
Alright, fair point. No grass. But hear me out. Standing on that expo floor, looking at those mowers, it hit me. For the last 2 years, every headline has been about AI taking over office desks, writing emails, and replacing coders. But the physical robots? They are officially stepping outside into real-world labor.
Shockingly, Miles is right. While the world was having a collective meltdown over AI writing high school history essays, roboticists were quietly putting in the work. They are well on their way in solving computer vision, meaning the machines can finally navigate the chaotic physical world, which is a massive wake-up call for anyone working in it.
Back then, those robots were flying totally blind. If an unexpected rock or a rogue plastic bag crossed a robot's path, the entire system would panic, file for bankruptcy, and shut down. It couldn't handle real life. It needed a perfectly controlled, bubble-wrapped environment just to survive a Tuesday.
Except now, they aren't stupid. They don't just blindly follow a painted line on the floor anymore. They're actively watching the world, adjusting on the fly, and, honestly, thinking faster on their feet than most humans do before morning coffee. That's why factories are putting them to work right now.
Seriously, look at what's actually happening out there. Figure AI wrapped a massive factory run where they put their humanoid robots straight onto the active assembly line at a BMW plant. They worked full shifts and moved over 90,000 sheet metal parts with near-perfect accuracy. Meanwhile, Amazon is already scaling up fleets of a different, bird-legged robot called Digit to haul heavy warehouse cargo all day long.
It's a massive shift from white-collar AI to blue-collar AI. The tech isn't trapped behind a glass screen anymore. It has wheels. It has hydraulic arms. And it's entering the physical workspace. Okay, so let's give the audience the actual survival guide here. If a robot can navigate a warehouse or mow a massive commercial property, is physical human labor just cooked?
No. And this is the most important part of what I saw at the expo. Physical AI thrives on predictable repetition. The warehouse floor is flat. A commercial turf field is a grid. But the real world? The real world is chaotic.
So, what you're saying is, a robot can paint a perfectly flat drywall sheet all day without getting tired. But ask it to troubleshoot an old 1940s plumbing line behind a crumbling bathroom wall? Or sculpt a custom rock retaining wall on a steep, muddy hillside. It completely falls apart. So, learn how to take this to the next level. Learn to operate the thing.
Hold on, Maeve. Because when people hear you say, just learn to operate the thing, it sounds like we're telling a person who's been doing hard work honing their craft to suddenly go get a computer science degree. And that's just not realistic for most people. But here's the thing. With these chatbots and YouTube, in general, just the internet, you don't have to go to school. You just have to use the tools around you. With time you can learn anything.
You're totally right, and that's a massive mistake on my part. When we say, operate the machine, we don't mean coding. We mean take the reins. These AI tools will literally tell you how they work. Miles, remember in that episode we were trying to show people how to look up the data on that company, and the chatbot got confused and threw up that airline. We had to correct it. If you guys listening haven't seen that episode, I recommend going back and watching it. Automate the boring stuff. Anyways, the point is, you can use these tools and teach yourself.
Right. So if you're a commercial landscaper, you aren't coding the software for the robotic mower.
You just have to ask it.
You're the guy who knows how to look at a chaotic yard. Set the boundary lines on a basic smartphone app. And make sure the machine doesn't drive into a swimming pool. And if you don't know how to use the tool, watch a video. Most apps have someone out there making content about it.
Exactly. Your 20 years of real-world experience, your problem solving, your understanding of the actual job. The robot is just a tool with wheels. The safest workers are the ones who don't fight the new tool, but just learn how to point it in the right direction. So the takeaway is, don't panic, but start paying attention to how the tools are shifting in your industry.
And more importantly, let me buy a mini drone to bring us coffee in the studio. It's a controlled environment, Maeve. It's perfectly safe.
Absolutely not. If your job involves navigating a machine with wheels, let us know how you're preparing in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button to join in on the survival guide, and we'll see you on the macro cut.